As we all know, Islamic finance is really based on certain ethical principles. And one of the hallmarks is not just ethics, but is also based on principles of transparency, about fairness, profit and risk sharing. And based on that, I think there is, most of the Islamic financial institutions have what we call a Sharia board, which is made up of eminent scholars, 2 or 3, a minimum generally of 3 scholars, who are actually on the board of an Islamic financial institution. And the role of these Sharia scholars is an important one, which is really to safeguard the principles on which the products and solutions delivered by the financial institutions. So in terms of product development, any financial institution which creates new products for their customers, whether they be corporates, whether they be individuals, the first port of call is the Sharia board of the bank or the asset manager or the Islamic insurance company, which is called as a takaful company. And the role of this Sharia board is to review the terms and conditions of the offering to the customer and evaluate if they are fair, if they are transparent, there are no hidden charges. And all this is a very positive and healthy development. In terms of the expertise of the Sharia scholars, we have in the world roughly 20-25 what we call international leading Sharia scholars who may be representing 30 to 40 financial institutions at a time. And these are scholars who know both the Sharia principles, but also importantly, the Western financial world and the business models which the Western financial institutions use. So on the boards of HSBC, for example, HSBC Amana, Standard Chartered Bank, and a number of other Islamic institutions, which, for example, in Malaysia would be CIMB, Maybank, and other banks like Dubai Islamic Bank. I think all these have very, very eminent Sharia scholars, and the interest of the Sharia scholars is to ensure not only that the products which they're approving at the outset are actually complying with principles, but it's an ongoing monitoring job over the life cycle of the product solution delivered by the financial institution. And I think that oversight, which is really in the interest of the customer and in the interest of ensuring financial integrity, is a key role that these Sharia scholars are playing. And I think that is a very critical job that they do. And I think it's very, very healthy for the industry to have such talent, which at the moment is in somewhat of a short supply. But there are a number of Sharia schools where these scholars are being educated, the new ones, and they will eventually take over. And I think overall it's very, very positive and healthy.